What's up, producers? This is Pitchdown, and today we're going to be looking at the plugin called Endless Series. This is one of my favorite plugins for creative build-ups and just for messing around really and finding cool ways to use it in different tracks. The basic principle of this plugin is that it applies a filter or a flanger or phaser. I usually use the filter to your sound, and basically you can control a pitch envelope. Now, the special thing about this pitch, you can see these lines here, they represent the pitch going up. And as one pitch goes up, another one, like an octave down, starts rising, and then an octave down starts rising. The genius with this plugin is that it makes your sound like it's always going up and rising in pitch, but it's just going like in a loop, but it sounds like it's going up all the time. So let me demonstrate this. I'm gonna put up my Omnisphere patch here, gonna mute Endless Series for the time being, and we'll just choose a random sound, maybe like let's say a pad. Maybe something like this. Let's just record a simple note. Just one note for the time being. Something like that. Quantize it so we can play it back. And then I'll just loop this. Something like this. And I'll turn Endless Series on. Actually, I'll show you what happens when you just open it from the beginning. So this is my sound, and when I turn Endless Series on, this happens. Now this is only like a sine going up, it sounds kind of weird, but when you change the FX mode to filter, instead you have this. It's your sound, but it's with the pitch envelope as like a layer. And you can adjust the dry wet volume right here. And the rate to make the pitch go faster. When you make it too fast, you lose the effect of it, of the sound always going up. You kind of hear that it's going down and up again and down and up again. But if you keep it at like this to this level, it will feel like the sound is constantly rising, and you won't be able to tell that it's going in a loop. Now the center, it controls if the pitch is, where the pitch is gonna start and end. So if you have it down here, it's gonna be a very low pitch, going up, not very high. Somewhere in the middle, and then in the highs, you'll get a really high pitch. And I usually keep it around maybe the middle to top end. Depends on the sound. You can get some cool effects by going down here and maybe have a crazy rate. And the range controls how close together the pitches are gonna be. You see now it's like one note, now it's several. And then the spread, I think it controls the stereo width of the pitching. So that's really cool. And then you can go into the stereo mode right here and click separate. Then you get this detune. You can fiddle around with this and make some really cool Now, something I enjoy a lot with this plugin is the presets. They're really cool. when I make my own tracks and I make my own sounds, I usually make a sound from scratch in Endless. But when I just want to mess around and see if I can find something cool, I might go into some sample pack that I might have. Let's see here what I can find. Let's see if we can find a cool loop somewhere. Maybe in some of the Vengeance packs. Let's go into Vengeance Pop Essentials and look for loops. There we go. Let's just take this one as an example. Change the BPM. Let's solo this and put an endless on this one as well. Same thing here. Change it to filter, pull up the dry. So you can immediately hear that without endless, it's a normal loop. Sounds good. But with endless, you get a much more interesting energy building drum loop. And it feels like it's always rising. You can't tell the difference. Now the presets are really cool. Let me just go to the first one. Already you got some cool... It's called motorized, and it really sounds like that. It sounds motorized. And then you can pull in the dry again. Now it's like a riser. Really cool. And you can fiddle around with this as well. Make it static if you want. Or just use this. Maybe you think this, oh, this fits. Use it. That's a weird one. Now this one is really cool. I can see myself using this statically. Like a drone sound maybe. And then you play some cool melodies over it. You know? So the possibilities with this plugin is they're really endless, and I encourage you to go check this plugin out for yourself and try it, see if you like it. My goal with this channel is to build a community of producers who want to help each other out and give each other tips and tricks. And so I hope you really enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. And until next time, guys, have a